And welcome back. I'm Dylan Black to tell us about Muskie Canada Day and so many other great events that they've got going on. It is David Scott, the owner and general manager of AIM Marine Incorporated. Hello, David.
Hi, how are you?
Do you have enough events coming up or what?
Man, I'm telling you, it's been a whirlwind.
You've been a busy fella.
Yeah, definitely.
Which is good. Tell us about AIM Marine Incorporated. How many years has it been around?
We started in 2009. I pretty much started alone with a best friend. I looked for an opening in that market, you know, lack of service, if you will, that sort of thing, and sort of capitalized on that. Focused on service before we even thought about sales or anything like that, you know, and now today we've probably got over 5,000 clients that are regular that we deal with daily.
That's something.
Yeah.
Congratulations. So obviously, I mean, your name says it all, but what exactly do you specialize in?
It all started with mainly engine rebuilding, and I've got a long history with boat racing. I've been doing this a very long time, right? So restoring old motors, antiques, sort of things like that, and it's progressed rapidly into diagnostic, looking after, you know, regular customers on a basis. They're inboard, they're outboard, they're 20 horsepower, they're 200 horsepower, anything like that. So, and pretty much everything in between.
Is there anything you can't take care of?
We try to stay away from the big stuff, the 26ers and up, you know, the big diesels, that sort of thing. We really don't. It's a lot of work, a lot of money, a lot of expense. I can
imagine.
Exactly.
But it seems like you have just about everything else covered.
Yeah. Well, with any business, it all stems from our team, right? We've got a great bunch of guys and
good team.
It's awesome. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll get to all these events. You've got so many of them, but first, Muskie Canada Day. So we got some time to think about it, but it's happening Saturday, March 10th. So what does Muskie Canada Day mean? So
Muskie Canada is an organization, you know, a group based out of Toronto. They got chapters in pretty much every major city. They organize events. They have special fish days, barbecues, things like that. But mainly, it's to teach people, new people, about, you know, the muskellunge species and stocking of lakes, you know, how to handle the fish properly, how to care for the fish properly. In fact, if you join Muskies Canada as a member, it's very inexpensive to begin with, but they set you up with a mentor for a year.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
that
so you have to fish with that guy who's got 20, you know, 10, 15, 20 years experience.
What if you don't like the guy? That's awkward on the boat.
That could turn into, my guy was awesome, so I can, that's all I can say.
You want to have fun when you're fishing, right?
Yeah.
I'm just putting that out there.
Absolutely.
Okay, sure.
I'm sure that happens. Sure give me somebody else.
Okay, fair enough.
But they're going to be there all day. They actually will have a booth, an information booth set up.
Yeah.
You can learn. They actually have a cool little muskie skull that they can show you with a muskie.
Interesting.
You know, it's pretty cool.
Okay.
And they will be doing live seminars with 2 volunteer members at 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. on that Sunday.
Okay, so but that's not at your carp location. That's going to be at the pop-up location that you've got going on right now?
We have a pop-up showroom at 255 Canada Avenue. We're open there Tuesday to Friday, 12 p.m. until 9 p.m. and then Saturday, Sunday, 10 a.m. until 6 p.m.
How long is the pop-up location going to be around for?
We are there until the 30th of April.
Okay, so there's still time to check that out. Now, so that's one of them, Muskie Canada Day. You've also got a Kids Day coming up as well. So.
Yeah, that's pretty near to my heart.
Yeah.
It's so it's March 31st. It starts at 10 a.m. in the morning, and we have pardon me, we have Darren from the Next Cast Youth Program coming up, and he's going to be sort of our MC for that day.
Yeah.
But basically his program revolves around taking, you know, 20 youths, putting them in a classroom for 6 weeks at no charge, teaching them about fishing, all the aspects of fishing, from, you know, tying off a leader or tying off a bait or how to handle the fishing rod. They all get rods and reels out of that program. And then after that, he actually schedules a pro-am sort of thing where 2 of those kids get to go fish with a pro angler for a day. They make a pizza party out of it. They give prizes away. There's cash prizes for it. So he's going to be on site with that event for the day. We also have Tyson from Tyson's Missions to Millions. He's going to be there with his mom and dad. Scott's actually a pro staff member for us at AIM Marine with his bass cap boat. So that's pretty cool. I just got off the phone with Costco this morning. It's not inked yet, but they've volunteered to have you know, supply all the food, all the drink, everything else. So we're going to have Costco from Canada on site that day as well.
Obviously, so that's March 31st.
Yes, that is March 31st.
So I could tell when I asked you that this day means a lot to you. Now, can I ask why you got a bit emotional there?
I don't know. It's sort of special to give back.
Well,
one letter that I can't read it. I'm sorry. But
that's okay.
This is actually a letter that was sent in to Darren.
Okay.
From one of the parents of one of the kids.
Yeah.
And it's really powerful. And that child actually has autism. So it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool event.
You've got a big heart, David.
Yeah.
So you're going to be raising money for Tyson's Mission to $1 million, and
Yeah.
of course that's for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. We
Yeah.
believe in what he does around here as well. So that's on the 31st, the Kids' Day. You've got all kinds of other great stuff happening at your showroom year-round. You've got events, you've got seminars. We see some of the amazing boats that you have at your shop here. Can you tell us about some of the events and seminars that are coming up as well?
We've actually I'm sort of wish we could have been on before, but we had a great day on just passed actually for Minn Kota and Humminbird, which was pretty amazing. Humminbird being a fish finder product, and Minn Kota being electronics, chargers, all that sort of stuff. We have another one coming up on March 24th, which is actually going to be based around Lowrance fish finding products and motor guide products. That's going to be hosted by Paul Shavada. And then we also have Ed Puttifat that day. He owns Paddle Tails Tackle out of Winchester. Great little, you ever want a Saturday, take a drive out there. You can sit there for 2 hours and shoot the breeze, talk about fish and do whatever. But he's also got an amazing inventory of the newest, the latest, the greatest fishing gear, tackle, you name it. So he'll be on site giving seminars that day as well.
Okay, sorry, what day is that?
That March 24th.
It's March 24th.
Yeah.
Okay, we only have a minute left. Can you tell us some of the details in the ongoing Renegade Bass Tour?
So this year, so Renegade basically is a fishing tournament series.
Yeah.
Runs obviously bass season to the end of bass season, but they do qualifying events throughout the season, all building up to a classic, which is a 2-day event at the end of the season. So Renegade is the only tournament series with actual television. They have, this is all on TV that they process. They have over $500,000 cash and prizes payouts. For 22 years, they've been doing this program throughout. It's amazing for the communities. You've got 100+ boats, 100+ anglers showing up in a community, buying fuel, buying food, what have you for that. And it's very cool this year that this all surrounded and all came about because Basscat Boats.
I got to wrap you up there.
Okay,
I apologize. I know it's a very important thing, and I know it's aimmarine.ca for more details.
Correct, absolutely. Or our Facebook page.
More coming up on Daytime. Don't go anywhere.